Mrs. Ella Granby walks slowly along the dock. It isn't because she's 70. Oh, no. Ella, or Mom, as she's called by everybody, is still as spry as she ever was. It's just that she's thinking about something. What? Well, she doesn't really know. It's just that things have been different somehow between her and her husband, Tom, who everyone calls Pop. Different in what way? Well, she doesn't know that either. But it doesn't matter right now. She's going out in the boat with Pop, the old reliable Becky Ann, a 28-foot cabin cruiser that may be showing its age, but is still the soundest little vessel in the harbor.
Hey, Skipper. It's crew coming aboard.
Oh, what'd you bring for lunch?
Why don't you wait and be surprised?
Well, it smells good. Hop down, or do you need a helping hand? Still as spry as you was when you were 18. All right, cast off.
Aye, aye, Skipper.
And we're away.
What's running, Skipper?
Blues.
Well, that'll be supper.
Hey, come forward. I want to show you something.
Oh, what is it?
Take a look.
Why, it's a brand new ship-to-shore telephone.
Give that lady a cigar.
I'm not surprised I'd smoke it, too. Where'd you get it?
What kind of question is that? I bought it, naturally.
I seen that model in the store, in Braxy's. It cost $2,400.
Well, I've done a little better than that. I hope you're feeling chilly. You know that cashmere coat you always wanted? Look at here.
All right, Thomas Taylor Granby, all right. Now, you just tell me, where'd all this money come from?
Where?
Now, you just give me the answer.
All right. You're entitled to an answer.
Now, quit stalling, Thomas.
I won it.
You mean you were gambling?
In a way, I guess that's right. I won it in the lottery.
When?
Last week.
You never told me.
That's right, I didn't.
And why not?
Well, I was afraid you'd want to do something foolish with the money.
Something foolish? Huh. Yeah, like putting it in the bank, I suppose.
Well, yeah, or something like that.
How much did you win?
Quite a bit, you might say.
How much is quite a bit?
Now, there's no use pumping me, Ella. I'm not going to tell you.
What are you saying?
I decided if I told you, I'd destroy your peace of mind. You lay awake nights just worrying about it.
But you gotta tell me.
You can have everything your heart desires, but that's as far as it goes. This is going to be my secret.
Now, we never had any secrets from each other.
I figure it's about time we started.
Now, Thomas, I'm not about to accept this from you.
Oh, what you want to do? Some silly arguing or some serious fishing?
Hello?
Mama?
Well, finally. Why'd you let me ruin supper? You could have called sooner.
Yes, but this is the first chance I got.
Likely story, but we won't press it. Now, where you been? Oh, never mind. You won't tell the truth anyhow. When are you coming home? Or can't you tell me that neither?
Matter of fact, I really can't tell you when I'm coming home. I don't know that myself.
Thomas, have you been drinking?
No, I'm stone cold sober.
Well, where are you?
I'm in jail, Mama.
You're where? Oh, never mind. I heard you. I'll be right there.
Yes, ma'am. Want some help?
No, I was told to look for Lieutenant Sims.
That's me. You, Mrs. Granby?
Yes, sir.
Well, why don't we just sit down for a minute here?
Oh, where's my husband?
He's being held.
And what does that mean?
Mrs. Granby, what do you know about all this?
About all what?
Well, your husband will be arraigned before a judge. He can be represented by counsel. He should be. The judge will probably set bail.
But what did he do?
Well, he's in it up to his neck.
You still haven't told me.
He's been caught with the money.
What money?
The stolen money.
What stolen money? He won it in a lottery.
Oh, is that what he told you?
Yes. He said he won it in a lottery.
He won $30,000 in a lottery.
$30,000?
Which lottery was that?
Well, I don't know. He didn't tell me.
Well, he didn't tell me either. So I checked around the various lotteries. Nobody paid off a winner named Thomas Granby.
Well, he may have used an assumed name.
Good thinking. But all the $30,000 winners are already accounted for. I say all. I can assure you there weren't that many.
Well, he's never lied to me in all these years we've been married.
Really? How do you know?
Well, I never lied to him. I just know, that's all.
Well, you must admit there's a first time for everything.
Well, can I see him?
Sure. And you'd better tell him to start talking. And make some sense.
I know what you're going to say.
But I don't know what you're going to say.
I lied to you about the lottery.
All right.
The fact is, I found the money.
Well, that doesn't sound much better.
But it's true.
$30,000.
Please, Mama, I'm telling you the truth. I found it.
Yes?
I found it in a bag.
A bag?
Yeah, one of those big shopping bags. You know the kind you get at milk sacks?
Yeah, but where did you find it?
I found it on the dock.
All this money in this big paper bag on the dock?
Yeah, I came across this bag, and I couldn't imagine what was in it. Maybe garbage. I looked inside, and it was just packed with these $10 bills. I didn't think there were so many $10 bills in the whole world.
Well, didn't you bother to find out who the owner might be?
Well, it was nighttime. There wasn't a soul on the dock. And besides, what was it doing there anyhow?
And so?
I figured it was stolen money.
Oh, Thomas.
Since they were tens, they probably wouldn't have been marked. They only do that with very big bills, you know.
No, I don't know. Have you become an expert on crime?
Please, Mama. It was wrong. All wrong. It's just that... I don't know. I worked hard. I thought we'd have enough to retire on comfortably. But things get tighter every year.
That doesn't give us the right to steal other people's money.
No, it doesn't give us the right. I know that. I don't know what got into me. I shouldn't have done it. But I did.
Well, where's the rest of the money?
I turned it all over to the police when they arrested me. I didn't try to hide anything. They didn't believe a word I'm saying.
Well...
Do you believe me?
Sure.
I mean it.
I mean it, too.
I have an idea they're going to set a very high bail. They want to hold me here.
Well, we'll get a lawyer.
That's going to cost money.
Don't worry, Skipper.
We may have to sell the boat.
No, we'll do something. We'll think of something.
Okay, Granby. You want to talk about it?
I told you the truth, Lieutenant.
Sure.
Why don't you believe me?
Let me tell you a little story. Last month, the Third Merchants Bank of Westfield was held up. There was a $250,000 payroll ready to go to the steel mill. The bandits got away with it.
Are you accusing me?
There were 4 men who did the actual stick-up. The 5th man was in the car. That one was you.
It was not.
The $30,000. That was your piece. You're quite a guy with a wheel, aren't you?
Yeah, but Lieutenant,
What did you do before you retired? You were a chauffeur, weren't you? You've been driving cars professionally all your life.
Well, that's true, but
And all the money had been registered. Your pals knew about it. So far, yours is the only dough that's come to the surface.
Lieutenant, I know it looks bad, but I'm innocent.
Mm-hmm. Then how do you account for the money?
I told you. I found it.
Yeah. Well, at least get yourself a better story.
Lieutenant Sims?
Hmm? Oh. Yeah, you're what's-his-name's wife?
Yeah, his name is Thomas Taylor Granby.
Mm-hmm. So, what can I do for you?
I owe you some money.
Really? How do you figure you owe me money?
Well, it's been established that the money my husband found was stolen.
The money he found?
I believe he found it. But that doesn't change the basic character of the money itself. I returned my cashmere coat and the new ship-to-shore telephone to the stores. Since I know now what kind of money bought them, I was able to get the refunds in full. Now, here you are. $2,840.
Oh.
Now take it. It's yours.
Mrs. Granby, you're quite a lady.
Now tell me, Lieutenant, the truth. Do you believe my husband is guilty?
Mrs. Granby, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but the answer is yes.
I see.
Mrs. Granby? Mrs. Granby, you all right? Are you feeling all right?
Well, do you mind if I just sit down
Oh, sure.
for a
Here,
minute?
right here. Just right in this chair. That's it. Now, there you are. Take it easy now.
Yeah.
Here, let me get you a drink from the water cooler.
No, I don't want to put you to any trouble.
And the trouble is just right over here. Now, here you are now. You take some of this.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Maybe
Thank
like
you.
a cup of coffee instead, huh? We always have some going around here.
No, thank you.
All right. You okay now?
Yes, I think so.
Hey, look, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Your fault?
Well, I shouldn't have come out with it, bang, just like that, when you asked me if I thought he was guilty.
Oh, you were only telling the truth, weren't you?
Well, after all, I had no right to say it. A person is innocent until he's proven guilty by a court of law. I guess sometimes we sort of forget that.
Yes, but you believe he's guilty.
Now, look, I've got opinions.
Yes.
And they're based on experience, but it doesn't mean I have to be right all the time.
But are you usually right?
It's a hot day out there. Say, maybe I could fix it up to give you a ride home.
Home? No, I don't want to go home.
Oh? Okay, whatever you say.
I'm afraid to go home.
Afraid of what?
Of myself.
Why would you be afraid of yourself?
Well, I'm afraid of what I'm starting to think. Very much afraid.
Oh, why?
Well, suddenly he has $30,000. 30,000 stolen dollars. And he lied to me when I asked him the first time. And now he says he found it.
Well, maybe he did.
You don't believe that, Lieutenant?
Well, looking at it straight, facing up to the facts, Mrs. Granby, do you believe it?
Now, I told you. I'm afraid of what I'm starting to think. Maybe I don't know him as well as I thought. Maybe no human being can ever really know another one, no matter how close you are. Is there always a part of you that is held back, that's closed off? Is he lying to me?
Is he? Who knows at this point? Certainly it's a far-fetched story, Pop tells us. But the world, the real world, is crammed full of far-fetched, unlikely stories. Pity the poor writer of fiction. How he labors to create a fairy tale in a world of fantasy, when all the time, in the real world, all around him, happening every day, are true stories that are absolutely beyond belief. I'll be back shortly with Act. Together in perfect harmony and complete understanding. This has always been the dream of couples who are in love. It's been the devout belief of the poets and the dreamers that the longer lovers live together, the more they understand each other. And yet, experience has taught us that many times to grow closer together is also to grow further apart.
I was talking to the lieutenant, Pop.
Yeah?
Well, he says...
I know what he says. He wants me to confess. Confess to what?
Confess to driving the getaway car in the bank robbery.
Well, how can I confess to that? I didn't do it.
Yeah.
That don't sound like a vote of confidence.
Well, why'd you say you won the money in the lottery?
Can't a fella lie to his wife about some money once in a while?
Oh, not this kind of money.
Okay. So I lost my head. It was money. Real money. For the first time in my life. I was tempted, and I gave in.
Tell me, did you drive the getaway car?
How can you ask that?
Well, you miss being active. You drove for Mr. Sloan, was always up and around and on the go. And now you're retired. Oh, sure, there's the boat, but I can tell. You've been restless.
I wasn't restless. I was just worried about money. You don't believe me?
I'll stand by you.
It's not the same thing.
All right. I believe you.
I wish you could say that a little more enthusiastically.
I wish I could, too.
Hello?
Oh, hey, it's the lieutenant.
Hi, can I come on board?
Are you wearing sneakers?
No.
Take your shoes off.
Okay. Hey, nice little boat.
After me, it's his pride and joy. Or maybe I come after it. I wonder if you'll ever see her again.
Well, it depends.
On what?
On whether or not someone can convince him to see reason.
That someone I can bet is me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has to be you. I couldn't.
Oh, what do you want him to do? Confess?
That's the least of it. See, it doesn't really matter if he confesses or not. We've got him with the money and no way to explain it. So he can sit in jail for the rest of his life.
But what do you want him to do?
Talk. Tell us who his buddies were.
Oh.
That's how most crimes are solved. You get one of the perpetrators, then you deal with him, and he gives you the evidence you need to bag the rest. Usually a fellow like that can make a very good deal for himself.
How good?
Well, if there isn't any murder involved, and in this case there isn't, such a fellow can practically walk away from it.
You mean he can go free?
Mm-hmm. That or a very short sentence. And it usually gets suspended. Now, if your husband gave us the other people, he could be back on this boat before you know it.
What Confederates? We've been married for 48 years. It's been smooth sailing, hasn't it? You always felt you could trust me, didn't you? Well?
Yes.
You know why? Because it was easy. Nothing ever came up. Now, for the first time, I find myself in trouble, and where are you? Where are you when I need you?
I said I'd stand by you.
And I said it isn't enough.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to say you believe I'm innocent. And if you can't say that, I don't want you to say anything at all to me ever again.
Thomas!
I don't care how bad it looks, how open and shut the cops may think it is. I'm innocent. And you either believe me or you don't.
Oh, Thomas. Thomas!
Oh, come on now. Don't get weepy on me.
I'm so sorry. It's just I was so scared.
Have we got it straightened out finally?
Oh, yes, Thomas.
Me? Help rob a bank? How could you believe...
Thomas, please. We shouldn't talk about it anymore. We have more important things to do. We have to get you out of here.
Yeah. Next time you come to visit, bring me a pie and hide a saw blade in it.
Oh, Thomas.
Make it a blueberry pie.
Now, how did the money in that bag ever get on the dock?
How do I know?
Oh, we have to find out.
How can we find out?
I'm going to find out.
How?
Oh, I wish you wouldn't ask me that. Not just yet. How did the money get on the dock,
Mrs.
Lieutenant?
Granby,
I know what you're going to say. It didn't get on the dock. Oh, please, just go along with me.
What is the point in speculating?
In your experience, has money ever been left anywhere before?
Well, yes, it happens. Kidnappings, ransom money. But there's no case of that current that I know of.
What else?
Oh, pay off.
What kind?
Any kind. Political, maybe?
But why on the dock?
Like I said, this is all speculation.
Now tell me if this makes sense. Drugs.
Well, why not? But how do you tie that into a bank robbery?
Well, it could be that a man involved in the bank robbery wanted to invest the proceeds in drugs. So he agreed to leave the money in a bag at the particular dock in payment. But something went wrong.
Yeah?
Now, the people who were supposed to pick it up never came. Or maybe it was left at the wrong dock.
How could it be left at the wrong dock?
Well, criminals never make mistakes. They're all such intellectual giants.
No, of course not.
Well, that could mean Thomas is telling the truth when he says he found it.
Yeah, if you want to draw a very long bow.
Well, why is it long? Now, I've been thinking. You say you've got him signed, sealed, and delivered for a trial.
Yet I'm afraid the evidence is against him.
Now, all you've got is the bag of money. It isn't beyond belief that he could have found it.
Well, it would have been better for him if he turned it in. Remember, he was caught when he spent something.
Yeah, sure, but you can't throw the book at him for that. And the jury would understand. Besides, he has a clean record. He's never been in trouble.
Well, for your sake, I hope you're right.
Well, are there any clues?
Clues? What kind of clues could there possibly be?
Well, there's the shopping bag Thomas says he found the money in. Did he turn it over to you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a shopping bag.
Well, did you examine the bag?
We had no reason to examine the bag.
But if you believe Thomas, would you have a reason to examine the bag? Could I see that bag?
What for?
Oh, please, Lieutenant. Millsaps. That's right. That's what Thomas told me. Now, why would this person put the money in a shopping bag from Millsaps?
Why? Well, because it was handy.
Is it handy? Would it be handy to you? Does your wife shop in Millsaps?
Oh, not on the money I make.
Well, who does shop in Millsaps? People like the Sloanes. Thomas and I were in service. I was housekeeper and he was chauffeur. Do you know the kind of people who shopped in Millsaps? Millionaires, or people who were trying to make an impression.
Well, anybody can get a shopping bag from anywhere.
Well, this is the bag. Do you notice anything about it?
Just a bag.
Smell it.
What?
Go ahead.
Well, it does have a nice smell to it.
Mm-hmm. Perfume. Do you notice anything distinctive about it?
Nah. All perfume smells alike to me.
Yeah, but they're not alike. And even though it's faint, you smell it again.
It's very,
fresh?
Fresh, yeah. It smells like flowers. Mm-hmm. I mean fresh flowers, not phony ones.
Well, it should. You couldn't buy a more expensive perfume. Mrs. Sloane used it. That's how I know it.
For crying out loud. You mean this could be Mrs. Sloane's shopping bag?
No. Both Sloanes are dead. Wonderful people. That's why Thomas and I retired early.
Well, then why does this bag smell from that perfume?
Why? Evidently, somebody bought some.
Sure. But wouldn't it be wrapped up? And how would that odor last so long anyhow?
Because I think it was improperly wrapped. And for some reason, the bottle may have been cracked. I think if you look closely, this might be a stain.
Yeah?
Now, whatever the reason, we still have the fragrance.
Yeah, but where does this get you?
Perhaps we could find out who bought the perfume.
Yeah. And what would that prove?
Well, it would prove who owned the shopping bag. Oh, please, Lieutenant, you must admit there could be something to it. The name of the perfume is Fleur de Nuit.
Look, it doesn't add up to anything.
Maybe. It all depends on who is doing the figuring. Mrs. Timmons, I am Madame Lafarge.
Oh, yes.
I have just come from France. I am associated with the company that manufactures Fleur de Nuit.
Oh, of course.
Well, I am traveling to visit all of the places that have been making such good sales for our perfume. And your store, Millsaps, it leads the rest.
Well, thank you. We do a very good job with it.
We are the most exclusive perfume.
Oh, no question about it.
And I should like, personally, to write a letter of appreciation to each and every one of our customers.
I think that's a marvelous idea.
Do you have for me a listing of those who have purchased Fleur de Nuit from this establishment?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, good.
I can have it sent to your hotel, madam. Where are you staying?
Oh, it is not a large list, no?
It would have, 15, 20 names, I suppose.
Oh, well then, perhaps, since I am here now, I could wait, if it is no trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. There's a young lady who had a problem, I remember.
Oh, a problem?
Oh, yes, you see, she'd been shopping in the store. She bought a bottle of perfume, and she claimed that when she arrived home, we had sold her broken bottle.
Oh.
We made good, naturally, but you might drop her a special note.
Oh, I shall.
Oh, she raised quite a fuss. Stormed into my office. She isn't our typical Millsap's customer.
Oh.
A rather brassy, if I do say so, vulgar young woman. But what can you do? It isn't the old days when you could simply refuse to sell that sort. Today there are laws.
A pity.
Anyone with money is as good as anyone else. I remember her name. Maudie Drake. Here, I'll write it down for you. A.T. Balboa. Oh, my, how that place has come down to.
Maudie Drake.
Yes. I suppose a letter from you would help matters considerably.
Oh, but yes. After all, anyone who can spend $200 for a bottle of perfume is entitled to a letter, whether they deserve it or not.
So, here we see Mom in action as, of all things, a detective. Of course, she doesn't have a license, which could get her into trouble with the law. And she doesn't have experience, which could get her into trouble with the underworld. It is this type of double jeopardy that we shall follow in Act 3 shortly. That do-it-yourself has become almost mandatory these days if one is to survive the financial crunch. We have more and more people learning how to cope with their autos, appliances, plumbing, and electricity. However, it's one thing to be a do-it-yourself house painter. It's quite another to be a do-it-yourself detective.
Yeah?
I am Madame Lafarge.
So?
I am a directoire in the Fleur de Nuit perfumes.
Oh, sure. Well, come on in.
Oh, thank you. No, I am told you had the most unfortunate experience.
Oh, yeah. Well, the store made it good.
Oh, I am so happy.
I mean, I had to straighten out that dame. The one in the store.
Oh, then there are no more complaints.
No. Everything's A-okay.
Oh, may I ask, why do you purchase Fleur de Nuit?
Because it is the most expensive perfume you can buy.
Oh.
You see, madame, I learned a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
You want a man to have respect for you? He's got to treat you to the best.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I live in this apartment. You couldn't pay more for one like it. My clothes, everything.
And that is why you buy things in Millsap's.
Because it is the most expensive store in town.
Oh, good. It is a philosophy of life that has its points. Well, thank you very much. And I hope you will continue to enjoy Fleur de Nuit.
Until they come up with one that's more expensive. It's about time you got here, Harry.
What's the matter?
Well, I don't know. A dame. An old dame came by the apartment.
So?
Well, she gave me a song and dance about working for the Fleur de Nuit perfume company.
Why should it be a song and a dance?
You throw away enough of my good dough on that slop.
Well, she had a French accent.
Why not? She works for a French perfume company, doesn't she?
It was a phony French accent.
What do you know about her?
I used to be in show business.
You call what you did show business? I guess so. You sure showed plenty.
Now, look, one thing I got is an ear. This was an old dame from the Midwest that was putting on a French accent. So, I followed her when she left.
What do you mean?
Well, she got into a bus, I got into a cab.
Where'd she go?
Down to the fisherman's dock.
Yeah?
Then she got on a boat. It was called the Becky Ann.
And then what'd she do?
Nothing. She just sat there.
I don't know what you're trying to make of it.
We better find out who she is.
Lieutenant Sims?
Oh, yeah. Come in. Sit down.
Oh, thank you. Now, tell me, who's Maudie Drake?
What do you know about Maudie Drake?
Oh, nothing. Do you know anything about her?
Why?
Oh, that shopping bag?
Yeah?
Now, I traced it to a Miss Maudie Drake, 80 Balboa.
What do you mean you traced it? How did you trace it?
Well, I went to Millsap's.
Yes?
And they told me that the shopping bag must have been used by a Miss Maudie Drake. Well, no, I deduced that.
You did? Well, how?
Well, they told me she had bought a bottle of Fleur de Nuit perfume that turned out to have been broken.
They told you that?
Yeah. And the lady who was the manager told it to me.
Yeah? What made her tell you that? I mean, how did the subject happen to come up?
Well, you see, I told her that I was a representative of the perfume company. I wanted to write a letter of appreciation to all of our customers. Now, one thing just led to another.
But you're saying that you went in there under false pretenses?
Now, if I'd have gone there under true pretenses, she wouldn't have talked to me at all.
Well, what you did was illegal. You impersonated
I didn't impersonate a police officer.
Now, look, you just can't do this.
Well, you're not doing anything. At least I located the bag for you.
All right. I just hope you didn't do anything else.
Well, I went to see Miss Maudie Drake.
You what?
Miss Maudie Drake at 80 Balboa.
This girl, this Maudie Drake, runs around with some very tough people.
Well, I assumed as much.
But you just can't do things like that.
Why not?
Because you're not a police officer. Suppose she saw through you.
For what reason?
Look, these are tough, smart people. They suspect anything, everybody. How good was your French accent?
Oh, well, it was good enough to fool Mrs. Timmons at Millsap's.
Yeah? Well, I can only hope it fooled Miss Maudie Drake.
Where you been, Maudie?
Checking out the old dame. She's not French.
Okay, she doesn't have to be. It's part of her act for a job. Look at all these guys that work in French restaurants. See how they put it on.
Her name is Mrs. Ella Granby.
Yeah?
You never heard it before?
Granby. Why is it familiar?
Her husband picked up your dough that night on the dock.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute. You left it there for Leo to pay for all that grass. But stupid Leo goes to the wrong pier.
So that's who she is, huh? What's she poking around for?
She's telling the cops her husband found the dough. She's trying to prove he's telling the truth.
How'd she ever find you?
The bag. The one you left the dough in.
It's just a shopping bag. How could she trace it?
It's not just a shopping bag. It's from Millsap's. Why did you have to use that?
It was the only one in the house. And why did you have to insist we should buy that marijuana with the dough?
Because the dough is hot. What else could we do with it?
Whose idea was to stick up at that bank in the first place? You should have known they'd have the money registered.
Who said not to worry about it? There were ways to wash it clean.
What's the use of all this talk? The old lady's got us over a barrel.
Oh, let's get out of town.
No, not yet. Ask yourself, why is the dame poking around?
I don't know.
Think. It's because the cops are cold on this. It's her idea. Why should the cops bother? They got this chump, her husband. He can take the fall for the stick-up. They're happy. No, she's freelancing. on her own.
Harry, what do we do if the cops begin to believe her?
What can happen?
Well, the cops will know I bought perfume in Millsaps.
Yeah, then what?
Well, that'd mean I had a shopping bag like the one the money was found in.
Yeah, so?
Well, you and me, we're tied to it.
Listen to the DA, will you? This is a trial now. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, money from the bank stick-up was found in a shopping bag from Millsaps.
Oh, Harry.
It is a known fact that Morty Drake buys her stuff there. Ergo and to wit demonstrandum, this proves that Morty Drake and her paramour, one Harry Watts, are guilty of the crime. Now, what jury would believe that, huh?
We gotta get rid of her.
All we have to do is sit tight.
Harry, all I know is this old dame was smart enough to find me. Therefore, she's got to be smart enough to convince the cops sooner or later.
Isn't it a gorgeous day, Morty?
Yeah.
Day like this, seems wrong to kill somebody.
Harry, this is something that's got to be done.
All right.
Well, she don't know you, so you go ahead in.
Yeah. Hey, lady.
Yes?
Is this, boat going anyplace?
You want to hire it?
How about a little spin around the bay?
Cost you $15.
Why not?
Well, come aboard then. You want to take those heavy shoes off, huh?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Ready to go?
Just hold it a second.
What are you waiting for?
We're waiting for me.
Oh,
How do you do, Madame Lafarge?
Just keep the engine going, please, and head out.
what do you want?
The way it is, your husband's got to be guilty of the bank holdup. And we can't have you freelancing around till the cops finally get wise.
Well, what makes you think they're not wise now?
You wouldn't be running around playing amateur Sherlock. Oh, no. You're in it all by yourself.
So, you folks robbed that bank, huh?
A little bit of help from a few friends.
I guess you wanted to use some of the money to buy drugs. And, you got your signals mixed. Am I right?
You're really a very intelligent lady. I'm sorry we have to make this trip.
Oh, what's going to happen to me?
Looks a little rough. You could fall overboard.
Well, everyone knows I can swim.
Well, we could arrange something to take care of that. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is.
Now, let's see. You confessed to robbing the bank, huh? You threatened to kill me and throw me overboard.
Like I say, I'm sorry. I don't go around looking for this kind of thing.
So, now, everything you said is part of the record.
What record?
Well, all boats keep records of everything that happens. Or they should. It's called a ship's log. Now, mine is being kept by a crew member who's just below. He's moonlighting. His real job is with the city police. His name is Lieutenant Sims.
Well, hello there. Is everybody having a nice trip?
I thought I knew everything about you. But look, all this time you were an actress. You're also a detective. And you kept it all hidden.
That's right. I guess it's just as well that we don't know everything about each other. Is there something I don't know about you?
All these years, I wanted to be a crook.
Oh, is that true?
Real smooth, gentleman type of crook, you know.
Well, you sure kept it hidden.
Well, it's one of those things you toy with. But that night when I saw the money, and I thought it could be all mine, well, there was my life's ambition.
Now, aren't you ashamed of yourself?
I'm lucky. What kind of crook could be successful if he's married to a detective like you?
are the things we don't know about each other, there is also so much we don't know about ourselves. What is it that we really want to accomplish? Who is it that we really want to be? Not publicly, but somewhere deep in the recesses of our very private psyche. I shall return to develop this further shortly.
Hello, this is James.
Perfumes of Araby shall not sweeten his hand, said Shakespeare, and so perfume once again figures in a story. Had the lady not had expensive tastes, she would have been free today. And there is a justice in this, because perfume, which is meant to hide and disguise, was used this time to expose and reveal. Our cast included Bryna Rayburn, Robert Dryden, Joe Silver, and Evie Juster. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Well, all right, Frank. What is it that plagues you?
Those bells there hanging over the west window.
Yes, I was admiring them. Beautiful, beautiful ancient art.
I am always waiting for one of them to ring.
By yourself?
Without anyone touching it or even being near it.
They have rung by themselves?
One of them has. Now, I know it sounds impossible, absurd, but I find I wake up at night trembling, and then I can't get back to sleep. I lie awake for hours waiting. Here, when I'm at work at this desk as I'm sitting now, I am filled with fear. Even as I talk to you, I'm waiting for that sound. No one hits it. It doesn't even move. A tone just comes out of it.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Thanks for joining us for the WAKR Radio Mystery Theater. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's mystery and that you'll join us again tonight at 11:15 for the WAKR Radio Mystery Theater. Tell your friends about the best in radio drama, exclusively in Akron, Canton on 1590 WAKR. Until
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. A man may rid himself of a wife, a house, and all his worldly possessions and flee to the farthest corner of the earth, or even, today, to the moon. But there remains one tie he cannot sever as long as he lives, his memories. But how far back can man remember? Childhood? Birth? Or do the ties of memory stretch back over a span of years and reach into other places and other times?
I need you, John. I need your love. I have always needed you.
You have me, Ilsa. I'm yours.
Then you remember, John. You remember the old life. And you will return and live that life with me. The only real life, my darling.
You and I in this life are enough for me.
John, darling, the past, present, and future are all one. Look into my eyes. Look deep to find my love and your soul.
Our mystery drama, The Velvet Claws, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Murray Burnett and stars Gordon Gould. Man has always sought his heaven on earth. Each of us secretly dreams of some faraway place where we'll live out our lives in quiet contentment, free from the troubles and cares of everyday living. But have you ever thought about what you'd do if you really found such a place? Let me tell you the story of a man who did find such a place and who went from this Shangri-La directly to a psychiatrist.
Dr. Hazard, maybe you can help me find some explanation of what happened to me in that damnable town. There must be some reason why I felt the way I did, and why I saw what I swear I saw.
You'll make it easier for both of us if you started at the beginning.
I'll have to start with the train that took me to the town. It was the hottest day of the year. And without air conditioning, that second-class compartment was like an inferno.
Why were you on the train?
Returning to Paris and Orly Airport. The last leg of my European vacation.
And it was hot.
Sweltering. Which was a sensible reason for me to get out of my stifling compartment and walk along the platform. It was then that the idea struck me. It was so extraordinary that I myself was surprised.
And that idea was?
Not to get back on the train, but to stay over where we had stopped and take a different train the next day, when it might possibly be cooler and less crowded.
You'll forgive me if I don't see anything unusual about that.
Oh, you don't know me, Dr. Hazard. My life for 41 years has run on tracks, just like that train. I get up at the same time every morning, eat the same breakfast that my sister cooks for me, catch the same train to the same office, and get home at the same time. I'm an accountant, and I always take my 1-month vacation in the same place. So when I suddenly decided not to get back on the train, I was surprised at myself.
Go on.
Well, particularly because the train was about to start. I ran alongside the train to the window of the compartment where I saw the man with whom I'd shared the compartment. I shouted to him in my bad French to please hand me my valise. To my dying day, I'll never forget the look he gave me. Half warning, half revulsion. But he handed me my bag and shouted a long sentence. I only got the last part, but I'm sure that he was warning me. I remember the last words, which were, à cause du sommeil et à cause des chats.
À cause du sommeil et à cause des chats.
That's it exactly. I think it means because of sleep and because of the cats. I got the strangest feeling that he was trying to tell me not to remain in the town. I'm sorry, but I can't make it any clearer than that.
Well, that'll do. Go on.
Well, outside the station, I saw it was a very small town. And as I looked around, a taxicab pulled up.
Taxi?
Yes. Can you take me to a good hotel?
There is only one. The inn. They will make you very comfortable.
It doesn't really matter. I'm only going to be here one night.
You might change your mind. Our little town has a way of growing on people.
Do you happen to know what time the train to Paris comes through here tomorrow?
Same time every day. 3:45.
Could I arrange with you to pick me up tomorrow in time to catch the 3:45?
Sure thing.
Good.
But if you happen to change your mind and want to stay a while, all you have to do is tell Madame Duchesne. She runs the inn.
You're quite a booster for this town.
So is everybody who lives here. Here we are, the inn.
What's that racket?
Just cats. People around here keep a lot of them.
Because of the cats, the man had said. Maybe it was those words, or perhaps the cats I'd heard, that fired my imagination, so that my first glimpse of Madame Duchesne, sitting in a chair near the desk, knitting, reminded me of a tremendous cat, a large, fat mouser. She looked up as I entered.
Do you have any other bags?
No, I'm only staying the night. Do you want me to pay in advance?
No, not sensible. You might decide to stay longer.
Whatever you say. Should I sign the register?
It is on the desk. I will get someone to take your bag up.
Well, that won't be necessary. What's this?
The register.
No. My name's down here. It's written here. John Latour. Dr. Hazard, my name was there. Written clearly and spelled correctly. I swear it, Doctor.
I believe you.
Well, can you explain it?
Well, how did Madame Duchesne explain it?
It was the strangest thing. Her voice was soft and running, and it seemed to me as if she were stroking me when she said soothingly,
Gently, young man. It does the blood no good to get so excited in this heat.
But my name's written down here.
Of course it is. That train must have been like an oven, and you must have suffered in all this heat.
How did you know I came by the train?
How else would you have come?
But my name here in the register.
You will feel so much better after you have rested.
Are you telling me that I wrote my name in this register?
What does it matter?
Madame, I'm not suffering from the heat. And I'm not crazy. I never wrote my name in your register. And I intend to find out how my name got there.
And so you shall. After you have had some rest. Dinner is at 6:30. We are very early people here, and we cherish quiet nights.
Peaceful. That's the only word I can think of to describe the way I felt. I felt soothed and stroked like a cat.
Like a cat?
Yes. It's silly, but the warmth and stillness made me feel like purring.
And yet you experienced no feeling of alarm.
Not then. It's hard to remember feelings, Dr. Hazard, although they were very strong at the time.
I was about to propose an experiment. Have you ever been hypnotized?
No.
Do you have any objections if I try to put you under?
I don't think so. But is this part of your usual procedure?
I have used hypnosis where I thought it might help. Can you hear me, John?
I hear you.
It's your first day at the inn. You're in your room. How do you feel?
Peaceful. Quiet. Everything's velvetized.
Velvetized?
Smooth and furry, like the room is fur-lined.
And you're going down to dinner?
Not yet. First, I want to take a walk in the town. It's just after sunset, and dusk is covering the quiet, peaceful streets.
Are there any people?
Oh, yes. Men and women all busy and paying no attention to me. No, that's wrong. They're watching me. Closely. Very closely. Ignoring me is all a sham, a pretense. They're watching me.
You discover this right away?
No, not right away. Not till after I sit down.
Where? Where did you sit?
On top of the wall of the old fortifications. I can see down into the valley. Almost the whole town lies below me in the last of the sun. And there's music. The music is strangely beautiful. It has a definitely feline quality. Now and again, I even hear the plaintive meow of a cat. But somehow, it belongs. Suddenly, the music stops. I'm hungry, and I remember Madame Duchesne telling me that dinner was at 6:30. I feel it's important to please her. I don't know why, but I do. And I start back to the inn.
Hurrying back?
Oh, no. No one ever hurries. I stroll back. And my eye is caught by a small porcelain figure of a girl in a shop window. The porcelain figure of the young girl in the window. How much is it?
I do not know exactly.
You don't know?
You see, monsieur, the price varies depending on the customer. You might be able to buy that figure at a ridiculous low price.
Oh, come off it. You already know I'm interested. You don't have to give me any phony sales pitch. How much is it?
Please. How can you believe that I would play tradesman's games with you, monsieur? Oh, no. Never with you.
Look, I don't want to be late for dinner. How much?
$35 francs.
Well, that seems a bit high.
It is a beautiful porcelain. But seeing who you are, I might let it go for 25.
And just who do you think I am?
Excuse me, monsieur, but my cat is hungry.
Well, the cat can wait.
I am sorry, but we do spoil our cats here. So I will allow you to examine the little figure, and if you want it, just leave 25 francs or whatever. The price is not important.
And he disappeared into the back of the shop. All at once, I was afraid. Afraid of the quiet, dark shop. Afraid of the porcelain figure in my hand. It's so quiet, and yet I sense with every fiber of my being that there's activity, intense activity going on around me. I can't hear it, and I can't see it, but it's there, and it's sinister and dark and disturbing.
John! John Latour.
What? Oh, Dr. Hazard. I was under, wasn't I? Did you learn anything?
Something was beginning to disturb you. I didn't like what was happening, so I brought you back.
I don't remember anything.
You were in a shop looking at a statuette of a girl.
Oh, yes. Yes. That crazy old man mistook me for someone else.
Did you ever find out who he thought you were?
Not then. I went back to the inn, had a good dinner, went to bed. And the next day, I was out in the courtyard waiting for the taxi driver to pick me up. I kept getting more and more nervous as the time passed, and he didn't arrive. Madame Duchesne kept assuring me he'd be there in time for me to catch my train. I remember my relief when I heard the car coming. Why are you so late?
Up right in, monsieur. I will have you at the station in no time.
Didn't you cut a little fine?
Nothing to worry about. You will be waiting on the platform when the train pulls in. Although I must admit I am surprised. I thought you would decide to stay over.
I know you did. I told you I wouldn't.
So you did.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just the engine acting up. I will take a look under the hood and have her running in a moment.
You sure you have enough gas?
I had a full tank this morning. There is no need for you to get out, sir. I can fix it.
There's the train. Get my bag.
Not too much use in that. You could never make it working.
Well, can't you fix it?
I am afraid not. It looks like my battery is gone.
You mean I'm going to miss the train?
Today's train. There will be another one tomorrow.
But I wanted to...
Why don't you walk back to the inn and stay over one more night? I will bring your bag after I get this thing moving.
Missing a train is always an unsettling experience. But when that missed connection forces you to return to a town seemingly possessing a secret life, where the townspeople seem intent on spinning some soft, invisible web to catch and hold you, then the simple fact that you've missed a train takes on overtones of terror. I'll be back in a moment with Act Two. When asked the question, "How was your vacation?" many of us give the standard answer: "Great. All I need now to recover is another vacation." However, in our tale, when John Latour returned from his vacation, he felt he needed a psychiatrist. And not just an ordinary run-of-the-mill doctor, but a specialist in the extraordinary. A man Latour hoped would be able to find a semblance of sanity in the strange and sinister events that befell him in the tiny French town of Roanne.
Dr. Hazard, it's difficult sitting here to do justice to the emotions that tore at me as I walked back to the inn after missing the train. A mixture of rage, curiosity, and surprisingly, relief.
Can you tell me which was the strongest?
No, I can't.
Well, now let's try to sort them out. You were angry because you thought you'd been tricked into missing the train.
I didn't think, I knew. That taxi driver's battery was fine. He deliberately...
All right. We'll assume that was so. Now, why curiosity?
Everyone seemed to know me. Why? Who did they think I was? I felt very strongly that I had to do something. Had to make a decision.
And last you mentioned relief.
Yes. In a strange way, I was happy to be going back to the inn. But I didn't go directly. I don't know why, but I decided to go back to the shop where I'd seen the porcelain figure I liked.
Ah, monsieur, welcome back.
I'll take the statuette now. I've decided to buy it.
Oh, I am so sorry. It is sold. Perhaps there is something else.
Oh, I don't believe you.
Monsieur does not mean that. Monsieur knows that I would never lie to him.
Why not? Well, don't just shrug your shoulders. I asked you a question. What's so special about me?
Monsieur should know that there are others who can answer that question better than I.
Who?
For one, the King of Cats.
The King of Cats? Are you kidding?
Or the Queen, monsieur. The Queen.
When I returned to the inn and passed Madame Duchesne's knitting placidly in the courtyard, I had the strangest feeling that this big woman might leap upon me when my back was turned, and with a single blow break my neck as if I were a mouse. At any rate, nothing happened. And as it was growing dark, I went up to my room to wash before dinner. There were no lights in the hall to my room. There was a sharp turn just before my door, and as I put out my hand to feel my way, my fingers touched something that moved.
Terrifying?
Strangely enough, no. What I touched was soft and warm, indescribably fragrant, and about the height of my shoulder. It reminded me somehow of a furry, sweet-smelling kitten. But I knew it wasn't, because I heard the rustle of skirts and then footsteps as whatever it was slipped past me and was gone.
And then you realized it was a woman.
A girl. And, Doctor, I felt... I can't tell you how or why, but I felt she had kissed me full on the lips. And I liked it.
There's nothing strange about that reaction.
For me, Doctor, I'm 41 years old, and as you know, a bachelor, living a very ordered existence. Believe me when I tell you that that kiss, if it was a kiss, set my veins on fire. But that was nothing compared to what happened when I went down to dinner.
Monsieur, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ilsa, Madame Duchesne's daughter. I hope you are enjoying your stay with us.
You can hardly call it a stay, mademoiselle. I've been here only one day, and I leave tomorrow.
Oh, but monsieur must not leave so soon. I promise monsieur will be well looked after.
You make me wish I could stay longer, but...
Oh, you must. There are so many things monsieur has not seen yet in our little town.
Isn't it strange? I have that feeling, too.
Oh, then it is settled. You will stay.
Why do I feel that not only you, but everyone else is interested in me? Why do all of you find me so interesting?
Monsieur has only to look inside himself for the answer.
Don't think I haven't. But I'm still baffled.
Then I shall help you find the answer. Tomorrow. Look. From the top of this wall, you can see the whole town. Oh, is it not beautiful?
You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Look, you see that old house there?
Yes, it seems abandoned.
It is. That is where my family lived many years ago.
Oh, and that big aristocratic-looking mansion. Who lives there?
Oh, no one now. But that was my mother's house, also years ago.
What happened to make your mother decide to abandon a great house like that?
Oh, this wasn't always the quiet little town you see now. It was full of tourists and townspeople. But it was the ignorance of the people that made it as you see it now.
Ignorance?
You see that large square over there to your right?
Yes.
That was where they burned the men and women the ignorant called witches.
Witches? There were witches here?
So many people believed years ago. And after they burned many good people, the town died with them.
And now it is peaceful, quiet.
Precisely. And there are many of us who think perhaps it is better this way. My mother enjoys running the inn.
And you?
Oh, I adore it. After all, how else would I have met you?
Well, that's smoke from the burning leaves.
Smoke?
Over there. See? Watch and you'll see some flames now and then.
Oh, no.
Maybe if we got closer, we could smell it. It's one of the most delightful scents in the world.
No, run. Come quickly. Run.
What's the matter?
No, hurry. We must run.
Ilsa, wait a minute.
Please.
Ow!
Can you get up? Can you walk at all?
I don't know. It's twisted pretty badly.
We must get you back to your room.
And, of course, you believe that the injury to your ankle was no accident.
What do you think, Doctor?
Did the charming Mademoiselle Ilsa nurse you as she promised?
I don't know whether you could call it nursing, but she kept me ceaselessly under observation. She was always there, always quiet, always restful, but everywhere at once. I was continually meeting the stare and laughter of her great eyes. She always made me conscious of her female presence.
Mm-hmm. How did you feel about it?
Delighted. And terrified.
Why terrified?
Because she seemed to sum up in herself all the strange, hidden forces that operated so mysteriously in the town. She had those marvelous, graceful, feline movements, going smoothly, silently to and fro. Then my ankle was healed enough for me to get around.
Oh, but it is wonderful. You are well, and you walk again.
Almost. Let's say I can hobble around.
Enough, perhaps, to come down to the dining room?
Would you be very angry if I told you that I could have gone to the dining room yesterday?
Oh, why should that make me angry?
Because I made you bring my meals here to my room.
That does not make me angry, but happy.
Because you enjoy waiting on me?
Only partly. It is more because you have not mentioned leaving, even though you are well enough to walk. Admit that you find it difficult to leave here.
I'll admit that and more. I'm finding it difficult because you are my nurse.
And you also like our little town, no?
I'm enchanted with it. And enchanted with you.
I am happy you have decided to stay.
You're going too fast. I didn't say I'd stay.
Oh, you still have not come to a decision?
Well, it's not easy to decide. If you're asking what I think you're asking.
Which is?
Not just to stay for a while, but to stay permanently.
And that is difficult?
Surely you ought to understand that you're asking me...
Then we must all try together to help you come to a decision. The right decision.
We can't always choose our enemies, but we do have the choice when it comes to our friends. I can almost hear someone quip, when you make a girl like Ilsa your friend, you won't need enemies. But who is Ilsa? And what is she? An enemy of John Latour? Or is she to be his salvation? I'll return with the answer and Act 3 in a moment. The hero of today's story, John Latour, fell in love with a strange, beguiling French girl in a small French town he'd never even heard of. The trouble with John Latour was that at the same time he loved, he feared, and yet he didn't know what it was that made him afraid. He hoped to find an answer from psychiatrist Dr. Kenneth Hazard.
And now I come to that afternoon, Doctor. The afternoon when, for the first time, Ilsa gave me a glimpse of the dark and secret life of the people of Rouen.
Yes?
I think you're going to find what I'm going to say incredible.
Well, why don't you try me?
We were walking again, along the ruined ramparts. We stopped, I don't remember why, but I remember leaning across the ramparts with Ilsa close beside me. Ilsa, You don't know how much these past few days have meant to me. How much you mean to me. I look at you, and it's as if my eyes were open for the first time. You're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
You do like me, then?
You know I do.
If you like me, you must also like what I do and what I belong to.
Belong to?
You must take part in our real life. You will come back to us.
Come back?
The past, present, and future are all one, John.
What is this real life you speak of?
The old life of long ago. The life to which you too once belonged, and to which you still belong.
Why do your words make me think of death?
Not death, my love, but the past.
This old life, what was it?
Our life. The life we led once before and will again. The life you came back to and do not wish to leave.
But I did want to leave. I tried to go, you know that.
I know, but I have the spell to hold you. The spell of old love. I can make you live with the old life with me, because the force of the ancient tie between us is irresistible. I mean to have you, for you love me and are utterly at my mercy.
Ilsa, this is nonsense. I came to this town wholly by chance.
No, you came because I called you. I have called to you for years, and you came with the whole force of the past behind you. You had to come, for I own you and I claim you.
No one owns anyone else.
Come close and look into my eyes. Look deep, my love, for the truth lies in my eyes. Tell me what you see.
I see forests and mountains and caves. And I see you. I see you wonderfully clear. You have leaves in your hair, and you are dressed in rags, but still beautiful. How beautiful.
Go on. Keep looking.
I see flames and smoke. You're dancing. Dancing before some altar. And there's a figure on the altar. There are others. They're dancing too. And all looking at you with hotly desirous eyes. But you're only looking at the man you're dancing with.
And who is that man?
It's me. I'm dancing with you. I'm your partner.
And now you have seen me and us together. Now you have seen the past, and you understand everything.
No, I don't understand.
In the life you saw in my eyes, I am a princess.
A princess?
And my mother is a queen. And now you may kiss your princess. You have not forgotten how to kiss. I will show you I, too, have not forgotten.
I knew I had to escape. I ran back to the inn, hoping to reach my room unobserved. But the hall wasn't empty. A large, dark thing lay against the wall to my left. When it moved, I thought it was a cat. But then it rose straight up before me, and I saw it was Ilsa's mother.
Monsieur has decided then? Ah, that is well. I am content. Here, give me your hands.
My hands?
But of course, for the dance. We go this night to celebrate. Ilsa, come to us. Come quickly.
And suddenly, Ilsa was there, and we joined hands, and we danced some steps that seemed oddly and horribly familiar to me. Ilsa was dressed in rags, as I had seen her before. And then others were there, all dancing. And I heard voices crying, "To the Sabbath! To the Sabbath! On to the witches' Sabbath!" And suddenly, Ilsa's mother shouted,
It is time! It is time, and we must go!
They released my hands, and I found myself alone in the hall.
Yes? Now you're alone in the hall of the inn. And what happened then?
I decided to go to my room and lock myself in. I thought I would be safe there. After I'd locked the door, I went to the window and peered out, trying to see what was going on. All around me, the windows of the rooms I thought had been unoccupied were opening, and human forms were dropping from them into the courtyard. But once they were in the yard, they fell upon all fours, and in a split second, they changed into huge, silent cats.
Which amazed you.
No, that's just it. It was familiar to me. I remembered it all. I remembered that it had happened just like that hundreds of times before, and that I myself had been part of it. I knew that if I stayed, I was lost. I knew that with a dreadful certainty. So I unlocked my door and tiptoed downstairs. They had all gone.
Well, didn't you think it strange that they should have left you there alone?
Very. I couldn't believe I was forgotten. I moved as quickly as I could through the courtyard and to the rampart wall. I couldn't resist climbing to the top, because I knew from there I would get a view of the surrounding countryside. And when I reached the top of the wall, I was transfixed by what I saw in the valley below. I saw countless moving forms drifting between the trees, and overhead, flying shapes in the sky.
And you knew what those shapes were?
The townspeople, flying on their way to the witch's Sabbath.
I see.
As I stood balanced on the top of the wall, a large animal darted swiftly across the open courtyard behind me, and then, with a flying leap, landed on top of the wall next to me. My heart gave a great leap, and I could feel it thudding against my chest. It was Ilsa.
See, my love. See where they await us. The woods are alive. Already the great ones are there, and the dance will soon begin. The salve is here. Anoint yourself and come.
And my memory stirred with the pungent smell of the salve she'd smeared over her. A smell that was curiously attractive and revolting at the same time.
Transform. Transform. Rub well your skin, you fly. Come with me to the Sabbath. The terrible sacraments are prepared. The throne is occupied. Anoint and come. Ah, Satan is there. Satan has come. We will worship and dance till the moon dies and the world is forgotten. Here, let me anoint you.
It burns. Wait.
It is sweet fire, my love.
No. Let me think a minute. It's been so long, so long.
No time, my love. He waits. Come.
Suddenly, intuitively, I knew what I had to do. I had matches in my pocket, and I struck one and set fire to the leaves lying against the wall. I heard the scream as the flames licked upward.
Foolish love. Do not think you can escape. Remember, you vowed to be mine forever, centuries ago. Mine.
I know I never returned to the inn, but how I got back to this country, I don't remember. All I know is that I'm here, and I'm frightened.
Of what?
Demons, Doctor. The demons Ilsa unleashed in me. Can you help me fight them? Will you?
Before we can talk about fighting, we must understand exactly what it was that happened to you. Whether or not this wasn't just a vivid dream.
Dream? Look at this mark on my shoulder. Let me open my shirt so you can see it clearly.
Yes, I see a faint reddish mark.
Yeah, well, that's where Ilsa rubbed me with the salve. That should prove it wasn't a dream.
Well, what do you think it was?
Well, that's why I came to you. It was no dream. Can you offer any other explanation?
Perhaps. Have you ever read any books about witchcraft in the Middle Ages?
Never.
Then there would be no way of your knowing that in the year 1700, the town where you stayed had been a sort of headquarters for all the sorcerers and alleged witches of the entire region. After trial and conviction, they were burned there by the score.
That's what Ilsa said.
Including 2 women, a mother and a daughter.
So, Ilsa and her mother could have been...
Could have been what?
I don't know. How did you find all this out?
I've been doing a lot of research. I've discovered that the inn you stayed at was built upon the very spot where the funeral pyre stood. The pyres that burned the witches.
But how does this apply to me?
Well, one of 2 things is true. Either you're a man who's extremely sensitive to atmosphere and auras of places and people, and because of this sensitivity, you dream...
I told you it wasn't a dream!
Or, and this possibility is fascinating, you and Ilsa and her mother were somehow in that time long ago tangled up in the events that took place there.
Are you suggesting I'm a reincarnation of some 18th century warlock?
No. I'm not suggesting anything. You see, we have evidence that some people under hypnosis can recall events and people and conversations that took place centuries ago, and you may very well be one of those.
And how do we find out?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure we can, but I'm interested enough to give it a try. I'm going to visit your little town and answer some questions of my own.
And what do I do?
I'll be back in a week. Meanwhile, you sit tight. And I urge you, on no account can you go back to Europe because it could be dangerous.
Ah, yes. I remember Monsieur Latour. I trust he is well.
Oh, he's all right? How's your daughter?
Ilsa is well also, thank you. Did Monsieur Latour speak of her?
Oh, yes, he did. Madame, can you tell your impression of Monsieur Latour?
Most certainly. He seemed a very strange and absent-minded gentleman. And frankly, after his disappearance, I feared he had met with some kind of violence in the neighboring forest. Tell me, is he planning on returning next summer?
No, I don't think so. I doubt if he will ever come back.
And I think you are wrong, Dr. Hazard. I feel that he will return.
Dr. Hazard?
Hello, Doctor. This is John Latour. I know we had an appointment as soon as you got back, but I'm calling to cancel it.
Well, when do you want to make it?
I don't know. I owe you an apology, Doctor.
An apology? For what?
For wasting your time. I really believe that it was all just a bad dream. At any rate, I won't be able to make another appointment for a while because I'm calling from the airport. I'm off to Europe in half an hour. I'll drop you a line from the old inn at Rouen when I get there.
Unfortunately, Dr. Hazard never heard from John Latour again. When John returned to the ancient inn, he might have discovered that his whole previous experience was a flight of the imagination, and nothing ever really happened. Or perhaps he married Ilsa and lived, as we hope, happily ever after. I'll be back shortly. We've all had the experience of coming to a place and finding it strangely familiar. In fact, we're sure we've been there before. We try to dredge up memories which would help us recall the reasons for us thinking we'd been there. After this tale, maybe some of us will be happy to let our memories remain cloudy and our subconscious happy. Our cast included Gordon Gould, Arnold Moss, Evie Juster, and Gilbert Mack. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater
for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. And thus is sweet reason softly seduced by the ancient legends of time, according to the poet. Yes, the story of the world is a series of legends, and when one loses its appeal, it is soon replaced by another. And thus we find ourselves farther and farther away from the original truth, assuming, of course, that there was an original truth to begin with.
You have been tried and found wanting. You are therefore to become a slave.
A slave? Do you know who I am back home? I'm Jonas McDowell. I own banks, textile mills, automobile companies.
We do not know what those things are.
I'm a financial genius, don't you understand?
We only understand that you cannot hunt, cook, fish, fight, or heal the sick. You have no real or useful skills. Therefore, to earn your bread here, you will fetch and carry and do as you are told.
Our mystery drama, The Acquisition, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Tony Roberts. I'll be back shortly. There are those who say that too much of the world's wealth is in the hands of too few of the people. They advocate, therefore, a redistribution. There are others who claim that this would only be an exercise in futility because, after a while, the very many would find themselves with very little, and the very few would once again wind up with very much. Whether or not this is true, I don't know. I do know this, however. It is 4 p.m. An expensive-looking automobile is at the side of the turnpike. A man is standing there, looking at it, with a most helpless look on his face. Now, a rather modest-looking car slows down and pulls over.
Hi, something wrong?
Well, my car seems to be out of order.
What's the matter?
Well, if I knew what was the matter, I could fix it myself.
Of course. May I help you?
Yes, you could give me a lift to the nearest garage or service station.
What seems to be the problem with the car?
Quite simply, it won't go.
Are you out of gas?
My dear lady, if you're willing to give me a lift, I'll reward you most handsomely. May I get into your car? I'm very pressed for time.
Before you do that, why don't I get out and have a look under the hood?
Well, what would you know about automobiles?
What you meant to say was, what would a woman know about automobiles? Why don't we just lift this up? Oh, I must say, this is the most beautiful car I've ever seen.
Well, it should be. It's an Isota Rivera. I just bought it last week.
It must have cost a fortune.
That would depend upon how you would define fortune.
Well, I know this is a rather personal question, but may I ask the price?
The price? Yes, the price I paid is a matter of record. $78 million.
For this car?
For this one, plus $7,000, plus the company that makes them. It's a bit high, perhaps, but the name is worth it.
Wait a minute. I know who you are. I've seen your picture. You're Jonas McDowell, the boy wonder of Wall Street.
Guilty as charged.
Oh, you're not such a boy either. You look to be at least 40.
Do you suppose that we could be on our way, Miss...
How did you know I was a miss?
I just assumed.
Did you?
You seem to have a certain tartness.
Which would alienate men?
No.
Does it alienate you? You don't have to answer that. Oh, here's the problem. A loose wire to the coil. Speedily mended. See?
See what?
The coil.
What's the coil?
What's the coil? Oh, you are going to manufacture these automobiles and you don't know what the coil is?
I don't have to know what the coil is, or where it is, or what it does.
Do you know what the distributor is?
My dear Miss...
Plunkett. Estelle Plunkett.
I do not know what the distributor is, nor the generator, nor any one of the seemingly infinite number of parts and components that make up this vehicle.
You also own companies that make electrical appliances. Are you equally ignorant concerning their functions?
More so. At least I can drive a car, but I wouldn't know how to operate a washing machine.
And you own construction companies that build bridges and dams and oil refineries. Would you know how to do any of that work yourself?
Absolutely not.
Well, then, if I may ask, what do you know how to do?
I know how to make money. And with this money, I hire engineers and technicians, and craftsmen, clerks, and scientists. You can buy anything you need in this world.
And anyone.
And anyone.
If you get behind the wheel of this magnificent automobile, which you know nothing at all about...
But I know everything about it. I know the balance sheet. I know the profitability. I know...
Yes, I'm sure you do. Well, all you need to do now is turn the ignition key and drive away.
Well, thank you very much, but you must let me...
Oh, please, put your money away.
What are you laughing at?
Well... Your face. You're quite disturbed. You're quite put out. You have just met someone who has actually done you a service for nothing. It upsets your entire philosophy of life. But I can assure you, sir, there are many people like me in this world.
I know. And most of you wind up in the poorhouse. Good day, Miss Plunkett. Well, Doctor?
I find nothing organically wrong.
Oh, why do I have trouble falling asleep?
Are you upset about anything, Mr. McDowell?
No, certainly not.
Well, your blood pressure, pulse, respiration, temperature, these are no. All the other tests, negative.
In other words, you don't know what's wrong with me.
I'm afraid not.
Fellows like me, we get blackjacked by social pressures to donate millions to medical research, and I walk into this gleaming edifice created by my dollars, and none of you great men of medicine can tell me what ails me.
Mr. McDowell, what do you do when you're not working?
I am always working.
Do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies?
Golf, tennis, fishing?
I don't need any hobbies. I enjoy my work. I don't need a release from it. I don't need an escape from it.
But something is missing.
I can't imagine what it is.
A woman.
I can have a woman anytime I want one, Doctor.
I'm not talking about that kind of woman.
Any kind of woman.
I'm talking about a wife.
I don't need a wife.
You're the one who can't sleep at night. You're the one who feels listless, restless.
Oh, what would I do with a wife?
You'd lead a normal life.
And that's your opinion?
Yes.
Your considered professional opinion?
I would say it is.
I'll take it under advisement.
Why, it's Mr. McDowell.
May I come in, Miss Plunkett?
Yes. How is your Soto Rivera?
It's doing quite well, thank you.
Well, Mr. McDowell.
May I have a chair?
Please.
Miss Plunkett, I'm here to offer you a proposition.
Well, that's wonderful. It's been quite a while since anyone has made me one of those. Thank you for this terrific boost to my morale.
Miss Plunkett.
I suppose you want to give me an apartment?
Well, a penthouse, a country house, a mansion, any of those. All of them.
Servants?
Of course.
Furs, jewels?
Yes.
How about a yacht?
If you really want one.
Oh, how flattering.
Miss Plunkett.
And also how insulting.
Well, how can you say that?
There is a class of woman, or a type, I suppose, that gets this type of offer on a daily, perhaps even an hourly basis.
This kind of offer?
I don't imagine one gets this lucrative kind of proposition on the streets, but the only real difference is the price.
Proposition? Miss Plunkett, this is a proposal.
A proposal? Of what?
Marriage?
Marriage?
Oh, marriage, wedlock, matrimony.
You want to marry me?
Yes, I am making you an offer.
Do I detect a tone in your voice?
What sort of tone?
Is this how you talk to the stockholders of a corporation that you wish to take over? I am making you an offer.
Miss Plunkett, I would like you to consider this offer.
I don't like the word offer. It's used when you wish to buy something, not give something.
Please, hear me out. Now, marriage is a merger, is it not? When I wish to acquire or merge with another corporation, I study it completely. I analyze its weaknesses, its strengths.
And have I also been subject to such close scrutiny?
Oh, yes.
Ah, I feel absolutely undressed.
Miss Plunkett, I have been advised that it is psychologically and physiologically desirable, even necessary, for me to marry.
Just as it is psychologically and physiologically desirable to acquire other companies. Why me?
You represent top value.
Oh, is it possible that we are engaging in this kind of conversation?
Miss Plunkett, I am serious.
Yes, you are, and that's what makes it so...
So what?
Well, so tragic. Or so comic. I really can't decide which.
Well, I'm at a loss to understand your reaction. As I've said, marriage is a merger. Do you agree?
Well, yes, I would suppose so.
It is, in a personal sense, the most important of all mergers. Can you deny that?
No.
Well, should it not be approached with the utmost caution and calculation and care?
I don't know.
At the age of 35, Miss Plunkett, you represent fantastic value.
Really? And when did you fall in love with me, Mr. McDowell?
Love?
Was it when I tightened the wire to your coil?
Miss Plunkett, love is a highly subjective emotion. It should not enter into this affair.
But we're not discussing an affair. We're talking about marriage.
Precisely. Miss Plunkett, I have the finest, most efficient, and effective research department in the world.
I would assume so.
I have turned them loose on this problem.
Love is a problem.
Yes, exactly. They have been unable to come up with any tangible evidence that love even exists as a certifiable function.
Really?
Love is a snare. It's a delusion. It creates false hopes. It incites unreasonable passions, not to mention impossible expectations.
You speak, I assume, from experience.
Oh, no. I've been immune to this, what shall we call it, fever.
And this is how you propose marriage to me, Mr. McDowell?
Yes. Surely the advantages are obvious.
So are the disadvantages.
Well, name one, Miss Plunkett.
Well, the most important one of all is what you just said.
I beg your pardon?
But how can you propose to me and call me Miss Plunkett?
Well, I assume we'll call each other by our first names as time wears on and we feel the moment.
No, I'm afraid not. I fear that you shall always be Mr. McDowell as far as I'm concerned, and so I must refuse your offer, or tender, or whatever you may choose to call it.
Well, I didn't expect an immediate favorable reply. I am aware that perhaps I do not strike you as a romantic figure. But I go about things realistically. I think a marriage, like a merger, should be based on a sober, thoughtful analysis of all the facts.
You do?
Yes. Would it have pleased you more had I rushed in here feverishly, spouting all sorts of poetical doggerel and vowing to destroy myself unless you reacted favorably to my proposal?
Yes, it would have.
But that's nonsense.
The kind of nonsense that makes the world go round.
I beg to differ.
My world, Mr. McDowell, my world. And I don't believe you could ever live there.
You know the old saying, put your money where your mouth is? Well, he did, and she turned him down. How could she do that? He's one of the richest men in the world. Is this a case of where a girl says no because she really means yes? We shall explore this psychological matter further in the second act. On the face of it, it looks like a marriage made in heaven, simply because there's so little chance of it happening here below. A fabulously wealthy man encounters quite by accident an average young lady and proposes to her. Perhaps it does happen occasionally, say with the same frequency that people win $1 million in the sweepstakes.
May I ask you to reconsider my proposal, Miss Plunkett?
Why?
I believe you have no inherent objections to marriage.
None at all.
Well, may I ask, then, why you've never married?
Well, I've never met a man who appealed to me enough.
One who measures up to your romantic standards.
Perhaps.
You are 35 years old, is that true? You can expect to live until 80. The second half of your life is almost about to begin.
But yes, if you put it that way.
May I speak frankly?
To what purpose?
You have spent the first half of your life in the pursuit of romance. And obviously, it has eluded you. What have you to look forward to?
Well, now, see here, Mr. McDowell.
You can only have a life of decreasing expectations. You teach biological science at a high school. You earn $19,000 a year.
I get another $1,500 for coaching girls lacrosse.
Yes, you have another 30 years until mandatory retirement. You will receive increases, it's true, but will they keep up with inflation? Your pension? What will be worth in real money when you're ready to call on it?
Mr. McDowell, I must ask you to leave.
From here, it shall all be downhill toward an old age of loneliness and poverty.
You leave a woman with very little, don't you?
It's the truth that leaves you with so very little.
And is this how you assault the people who own the companies you intend to acquire?
Well, I merely point out to these corporations the futility of their present course of action and offer them an opportunity for profitable operation.
Is that all I am to you? A corporation? Get out of here.
I beg your pardon?
Leave before I call the police and have you thrown out.
Well, there's no point in calling the police.
Why? Have you acquired them, too?
Miss Plunkett, I shall leave if you want me to.
Please do that.
As you say.
Mr. McDowell.
Yes, Miss Plunkett.
Permit me to apologize. I was rude. I had no right to lose my temper, but Well, I do feel that I was most severely provoked.
Well, that's quite all right.
You are, after all, a guest in my house.
Well, I'm used to this kind of reaction. This is how everyone responds to me the first time. But after they've all had a chance to sleep on it, they come round.
Do they?
Yes. And so will you.
Why, you get out of here.
Hello?
Miss Plunkett.
Oh, it's you.
Miss Chambers, call Ross Leffert, my pilot. Have him stand by with the company jet.
Morning, Mr. McDowell.
Good morning, Ross.
Miss Chambers didn't tell me where you want to go, so I didn't file a flight plan.
Well, we don't have to go anywhere in particular. I just want to fly around for an hour or two.
Okay. You're the boss. Thought we'd go over the water for a bit. Okay?
All right.
You know, when the Pacific turns blue, nothing in the whole world is bluer.
Ross, do you know why we're here?
No, sir, I don't.
How many times have you been married?
5? No, 4. First one didn't count.
I understand that some of your wives were beautiful.
All of them. Ugly dames give me indigestion.
So you've had no trouble persuading some very desirable women to fall in love with you.
No trouble to speak of.
Well, this then is a highly developed skill.
What is, Mr. McDowell?
Getting women to marry you.
Oh, yeah. I guess it is.
You are therefore a specialist in the art. You're an authority.
By that.
Which is why I've called you in for a consultation. I'm having a problem. There is a lady who refuses to marry me.
I can't believe that.
Why not?
Well, you're not a bad-looking guy, and you got all the money in the world.
And yet she says no.
Well, you're doing something wrong.
Obviously. But, what?
What does she want?
I suppose you could say she wants romance.
Well, then give it to her.
Yeah, but I'm not the romantic type, Ross. I can give her other things.
I gather she doesn't want them.
But she should. They make sense.
Look, you're talking about love, Mr. McDowell, where nothing makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about love. I'm talking about a sensible arrangement which enables two people to live together as man and wife.
No such animal.
As an authority, what do you suggest?
Change your attitude or change your girlfriend.
I see. Well, I shall take that under advisement. Thank you, Ross. We can turn back now.
What is that? What's that? I don't know. We must be running into a storm. There was no weather advisory. I'm losing power. Let me send out a call. N2307 calling. It's dead. The radio's dead.
What happened?
Oh, we're going down. We're going down.
Miss Plunkett, surely a sober analysis of... There can be no more favorable. One should consider the fundamentals. What is love, Miss Plunkett?
He speaks.
Always the same words.
What language is that?
It is not of this earth.
I have written down the words and stretched them out and wound them around the ball.
Soon the words shall fall into place, and we will understand.
Of what race is he?
Of one like ourselves.
I find him handsome.
Well, we shall see. Soon he shall awake.
I hope so.
or he shall die. The matter is not in our hands.
Miss Plunkett, how did we get here? Where are you? You're not Miss Plunkett.
No, I am Zoa.
Zoa? Oh. I beg your pardon. That is...
What is the trouble?
You're not wearing any clothes.
Clothes? Oh, yes, clothes. It means covering for the skin.
I'm not wearing any clothes either.
Why would one require clothes?
Because I suppose modesty.
Modesty? I shall wrap that word about the ball and see what it means.
What ball?
The ball of wisdom.
Wait. Where am I?
You are with the people.
What people?
The people. Oh, there are no others.
Yeah, but where is this? How did I get here?
You fell from the sky.
Who are you?
I am Taro, chief of the people. She is my daughter, Zoa.
What happened?
The metal bird sickened and died and plunged into the sea.
Ross, my pilot. Where is he?
One cannot say. We saw you in the water, and the young men swam out and brought you here.
But where is here?
Here is the place. The only place.
But who are you? You don't look like natives. That is, you could be the same people I see on the streets of Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Place those words on the ball, my daughter.
No, you don't have to. It's a name of a city. It's a city east of here somewhere.
There are no cities east of here. There are no other cities in this world.
There aren't. Well, where do I come from?
The same place from whence we came 1,000,000 years ago.
What are you talking about?
Our ancestors, they lived in the sky, among the stars. One day they took a ship and flew here. They had the secrets, the great secrets of magic. But the ship burned, and all were destroyed, except the ball, which mixes the language of all living things and transforms it into the language of the people.
Look, I've got to get out of here. I've got to get back. Oh, that hurts.
You must rest.
Jonas.
Yes.
Jonas. What does the name mean?
How do I know what it means?
He is feverish, my daughter. We must let him rest.
But you don't understand. I'm Jonas McDowell. I can buy and sell anyone and everyone in this place, whatever it is, and wherever it is.
Please, rest.
I can't afford to rest.
Let us leave him and all the spirits that are fighting to possess him. I hope for his sake that the good ones shall conquer.
And so do we. Remarkable, isn't it? How fortunes change so quickly and so completely. One of the richest, most powerful men in the world is suddenly flung into the midst of some primitive people who are not at all impressed by him. Well, you know what they say. Class will tell. Cream will rise to the top. The third act will give us the answers. before whom the entire financial world trembles, isn't scaring anyone at all right now. His plane has gone down somewhere in the Pacific, and he's been rescued by some primitive people. Notice we didn't say primitive savages because it is yet to be determined who are the savages, the primitives or the civilized. But let us not bog down into that just yet. Anyhow, Jonas is not having a happy time of it at this point.
Do you feel better this morning, Jonas?
Yes, I think so.
Jonas, I have consulted the ball. Jonas means a dove.
A dove?
It should be Jonah, but that's the same thing.
Is that important?
Are you a dove, Jonas?
No. I would say I'm more like an eagle.
An eagle? Oh, wonderful.
Why? What's in a name?
You see, Jonas Eagle, I am in love with you.
You're in love with me? Why?
Because you have blue eyes, and they shine so bright. And you shall be my consort.
Consort?
Yes. When my father dies, I will be the queen of the people.
But I'm not in love with you.
No, that's true. But once it is permitted us to make love to each other, you will love me. How you will love me.
Daughter, what is this talk I had just overheard?
I love him. I want to marry him.
I cannot give this the blessing of the people until he is tested.
Tested? For what?
Until we determine your rank, we shall set the time for the testing. Rest well until we meet again.
What's that? The time for testing?
Oh, it is to decide your place among the people.
People, we have here the stranger from the sky whose name is Dove. He aspires to the hand of the Princess Zoa.
Hold on. I never said that I wanted to marry.
You must never interrupt the chief of the people. Until he has been assigned his place among the people, there can be no hope of marriage with anyone. The testing will now begin. Boxing. Russell, step forward.
What do you mean by boxing?
Boxing, the use of the hands. It is important with us. When I count to 3, you and Russell shall begin to box.
But I don't know anything.
1.
I don't know anything about
2.
it. Boxing.
3. Quickly. Rise to your feet. It is now time to wrestle.
But
Dura, step forward. On the count of 3, you and Jonas shall begin to wrestle.
Look here.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, wait a minute.
Foot racing. Archery. Jonas, it is obvious you are not a warrior. However, just as important as the martial arts are the domestic arts. Pottery.
Pottery. I'm an expert at pottery. I own a company that makes millions of jars and pots each year.
Excellent. Here is clay and water and a wheel. Make one.
No, I can't make one myself. I hire people to do that.
You cannot make a pot?
No, not with my own 2 hands.
Very well, we must proceed to the weaving of cloth. Can you weave cloth?
Look, I own some textile factories.
Here is a loom.
I can't do it myself.
Can you fell trees?
We have lumber operations.
Good. You will cut down trees, trim them properly, split them, notch them, fit them together to build a hut.
But I couldn't actually do any of that.
It seems there is very little you can do with your own hands, Jonas.
Father, there are other things. Perhaps he can prepare food.
Do you know anything about food, Jonas?
Food? Yes, of course. We control several meatpacking plants, some milling operations, frozen fruit and vegetable facilities.
You will prepare the evening meal for the people. You will catch the fish in the water, hunt the pig in the jungle.
Oh, I couldn't possibly do that. I don't...
My daughter, I do not know what is left.
Wait. Perhaps he is a healer.
A healer? The most important of all the arts. Can you heal the sick?
Look, I control several very important drug companies that are doing fantastic things in research.
Bring him to Lyra, who lies dying. Perhaps he can cure her. This is Lyra. See how she lies there.
Yes.
Her head is hot. She perspires freely.
I see.
What is to be done for her?
She obviously has a fever.
Yes.
But it could disappear just like that. Just give her some penicillin.
Penicillin?
Yes, or any of the sulfurs. What else do they use? The mycins. They keep coming out with new things to knock out fever.
But how can you get rid of the fever?
Me?
Yes. You. Jonas, I have come here to give you the decision of the Council of the People.
The decision?
You have been assigned to a rank among us.
Oh?
You were given a free and fair trial.
Well...
You had the opportunity to show your skills. And you have none. None at all. Therefore you have no rank. You have no status. You are to be a slave.
A slave?
You will run errands and fetch and carry.
Wait a minute.
Jonas, you are fit for nothing else. You are not a soldier, a hunter, a fisherman, a farmer, a cook, a weaver, a potter, a doctor, a builder. You have absolutely no skills.
But I do.
Then tell me.
I know how to make money.
Money? What is money?
Father, what have I heard? He is to be a slave.
You have seen Zor. He is fit for nothing else.
Jonas.
What is it?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
But that canoe.
I was just thinking.
I understand. Poor Jonas. But there is nowhere to go except in the metal bird.
This canoe?
How far can one go? Only a few miles away is the rim of the world, and one falls into the pit of eternal darkness.
But I must get back. I must go back to my people.
We are your people now, Jonas. And I love you.
You love me.
I want to marry you.
But you can't. Not if I'm a slave.
I cannot marry you if I am to be a queen. But I can marry you if I am willing to become a slave. And I would become a slave for you.
For me?
Yes.
Why?
Because that is what love is.
Love. That's what love is. That's what love is.
Yes.
I see it now. My research department, which costs me millions of dollars a year, couldn't explain it, and here you come up with the exact definition. Love.
Yes, love. To follow without question the will of the loved one.
Will you do something for me?
Anything.
Teach me how to navigate this canoe.
But... Yes, my love.
Captain! I see something in the water. Depart speed! Bosun, prepare to lower a boat. No, you're Estelle. I love you.
Easy.
I love you.
Easy there, mate. Easy now.
I know what love is. I know. You there. Do you know what love is?
Sure, now, I know all about it.
But it's wonderful. Fantastic. Marvelous.
You must be that millionaire whose plane went down.
Love. It's everything.
Okay, matey. You'll be all right. Let's get you out of the sun.
It's you.
This way, gentlemen.
Excuse me, who are they?
Would you rather have filet mignon or a rack of lamb? I didn't know, so I ordered both.
What is this?
Well, obviously, it's a dinner. It's just a cozy tete-a-tete. Very good, gentlemen. Just leave everything in place. We can serve ourselves. Thank you. And now for the champagne. I learned how to do this myself. There's an art to it.
Oh! I don't understand.
This is romance, my dear Estelle. Romance. Wait. Let me raise the window. Gentlemen, you may begin.
Oh, you have musicians out there, musicians?
I ascertained that you are a lover of Strauss music. Is this sufficiently romantic?
What is all this?
This? You should know. This is wooing. This is courtship.
But why are you courting me?
Because I love you.
You love me?